page.
Third and long. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
Submitted win.
Dak facing third and long. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab.
And this is for the same NPR,
And they're
right?
going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Okay, that's
So
the same
a
NPR,
big
right?
third
169.
down
Okay,
takes us
because I can't
to the
see the
break.
name anymore. Okay.
It's the Cowboys
Give me one moment
with
here. I'm
the
placing you on a
early
brief
edge.
hold.
And we're back to the Steel City after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To the right, here's Elliott. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Anytime a running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force him to get in penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Second down, Prescott. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. The Cowboys move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They put Pickens in motion. Fields now to throw on first down.
Okay, thank you so much for holding this. What is that number again?
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game.
Okay, so I'm just going to repeat. 575-318-916. This is not a valid member ID number, and there's no rejection on file for this number.
Austin brought in motion. A first down throw for Fields. He finds Austin with the grab. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They put Pickens in motion.
And submitted.
They go play action with Fields. That's complete left side to Pickens. It'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. In this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it with the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Damone Clark there to get him down. Here's 2nd and 9. Fields from the pistol. Taking off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
The defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Pistol snap back to Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset, because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Okay, thank you so much for holding. I located this one. I have a rejection. The most recent one I saw was May 14th of 2024. And it pretty much denied that it rejected, sorry, for the same. Claim indicates client has other insurance. All a part of the information is missing that is required. And to see the provider manual for required other insurance information. And it's the same as this one. We submitted it as WellMed United Healthcare. So again, if it's the MAC, we're going to need the MRAM and that primary EOB to be sent in with the claims form. So let's see about this member. What's this member's name and date of birth?
Way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Oh, man. All alone. Wide open. And he's into the
But I
end
have
zone.
February, July the 1st of 2011. This client is active and still has M2 and B in it, and it is
His
secondary.
second touchdown of this first half.
Mm-hmm.
And that is number 2.
Right.
Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now Aubrey for the extra point.
From the primary, that is correct.
He gets it to go. And the Cowboys will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Okay, and what's the next member ID?
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Research on this and give me 1 moment.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
This is the part that gets me. There's no limit on how many we do on this game.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Now a second down throw for Fields. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
First down, Prescott. He's going to keep it himself. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
Generating explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground, is the goal of every offense, Mike. But when you're able to generate those plays with your quarterback's legs, man, that's an element that makes these offenses hard to defend.
Dak can throw it here on first down. That's
Thank you so much for holding. See the rejection is dated for March the 31st of 2024, and you're rejected for the same reason. So you actually put the same information. So, yeah, I guess I do need the member's name and date of birth.
In today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
All right, I have April the 1st of 2012. This time is still currently active and does have EPMB and a good secondary.
And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
No, 2012.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch.
Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Here now, second down and goal.
What's that?
They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Is Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Aubrey now
Say
for
the
the
name and
extra.
address.
The kick is good. Cowboys are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their
That
way.
was the physical address. Give
This
me
one is
moment.
fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin.
And the
30-yard
member
line.
ID number. Please submit it. Alright. We're going to do a checking session on the free call. Give me one moment.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Oh my god. I'm going to
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, I think at this point, anytime you find yourself in a situation like this, passing game has to just be thrown out altogether. I think right now it turns into a let's just execute our run, let's just try to get out of
Okay,
this game
thank you for
healthy and move
holding.
on. I mean,
The
this is
rejection
4
here is for the
consecutive
same
drives
reason.
that have ended with
And
an
I do see you
interception. I
put
mean,
the
it's
same
almost
well-made
unheard of.
information on
It
here.
tells me it's more
So
than
it's
just a
going to
lack
be
of
the same
execution.
situation
This
as all
quarterback
the
right
other
now,
previous
he's having
claims on
some
how you need to
confidence
mail that
issues.
in.
He's not seeing
And
the
what is
field
his
correctly,
member's name
and
and
they
date
need
of
to
birth?
have a complete reset.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one will be from 37 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good.
And I have December 1st, 2023. This time is still currently active. QSD is
Extending the lead
secondary.
here late in the first half. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren.
Hold on. I wasn't ready. Give me one moment. Okay, now I'm ready.
of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Third down, here's Wilson. He's got his man. It's Pickens. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Again, Wilson. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Throwing again, Wilson. This one intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling.
All right, thank you for holding, but I'm not finding any rejections for this
finds
number.
themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
I don't have a rejection.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This one is caught by Turpin. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now a 3rd and 2. From the
September the
shotgun,
1st of 2013. The
intercepted.
client is still currently active, has M2MB. This client is at his 3rd client. This client has an equivalent screen that is secondary, and this client also has an active commercial insurance with United Healthcare. And it shows the truck number
Preserve this lead.
976-33-2873. The effective date, January 1st, 2022, and it's still currently active.
Prior to their next possession.
Here's 1st and 10. That's Washington, the man in motion. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line scrimmage, nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every
Okay,
defender
because we're limited on the
holding
call,
their
and
gap.
we're like
That's
going on
exactly what
out.
we saw in this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
I'll let someone else. Just give me one moment here.
Wilson
Thank
now.
you for
Off
calling
the
Cameron.
bootleg. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
My child at school being searched
3rd
and stuff.
and long.
You know what? They make it. This place is gonna make me mad.
The shotgun. Wilson. In trouble, and down he goes.
See that turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Runs out of steam. Off the crossbar. And comes back. No good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. Modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
They search her bag, metal detectors with dogs because they smelled marijuana. I don't like Maynard.
Here's Prescott.
They had Clinton Hallway
Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Straight ahead, it's Elliott. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
2nd down, Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Joey.
So this is where the offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to it. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on their tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They go play action with Wilson. This one complete to Washington. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Wilson lines up in the pistol. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing, and ultimately led in an incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Cowboys keep rolling right along. 38-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Start this on the ground with Lawrence. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds. And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now Russ. And for a today, he's intercepted. Defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
It's just something you don't see very often in the NFL. You might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and through. Cowboys stretch things out even further. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is landed in the end zone. They'll move to bring it out. It's and the ball will come out to the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Over up the middle with Warren. And this is going to make the play caller happy. Good run. 8 yards. Much more manageable third down coming up.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Or tax ID.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain there of 16 yards. That's a stealer first down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch him off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
On first down, Wilson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Play action now. Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On second down. It's down. Left side, punt by Lamb. And he's got another one. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Quick throw here is complete. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Play action. Now Wilson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Wilson will throw again. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. The drive's going to start from beyond the 20. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Prescott now. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. Let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. This one downfield complete.
the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Shotgun snap for Prescott. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. And he missed it. It's a rare miss for the veteran. They're unable to add on the point after.
How did he miss it? What is going on out here?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Dak can throw it here on first down. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. No score, Pete. 2nd and a yard. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Hello? Hello? Getting killed, 52-6. You won't be able to get on this middle level.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. Later in the 4th quarter, taking a knee and just putting an end to it. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays. And
Schoonmaker, touchdown, Dallas. They continue to add points. Very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score, even though we're in the 4th.
no doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He knocks it through. Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead.
You guys there? Really?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Neither one plays the ball.
Now a give to Warren, running right. Lots of space, past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These
It's
guys
a
are just
holiday around K area.
Fifth time he is intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. We both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a third, then there's a fourth, and now after this fifth, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
You start this on the ground with Elliott. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Prescott. Throwing left side there is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify it. I mean, to have this type of lead in the 4th quarter and still continue to air it out. Tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game.
A big hole. Still going. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Now Wilson on 1st down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. And that's as good as you can do it. It's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
I got Phoenix a car.
Okay, hold.
Birthday.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. To the midfield stripe. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Wilson now to throw on third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. That's Washington, the man in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is caught by Washington. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
Thanks for calling CMHQ 89 for Kenneth speaking. Your ticket number is hello. Your ticket number is 494-245-97000. And how are you? I'm okay. May I have your name? Okay. May I have the initial of your last name?
On first and 10, it's
And may I have your phone number?
This is going to be a touchdown. It's too closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
What can I do for you?
A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly.
So pretty much you want to put the
secure the
password
catch,
when you're
and
doing
then get
password
upfield
resets, when it's
and
not
get
letting
yourself
you
in
either
the end
sign
zone.
on or change a password. Just go into the browser and just clear some things out. So you just pretty much want to make sure that the TMHP site is not saved anywhere within your browser. So my suggestion is to check your favorites folder, your bookmark folder, and also clear out your cookie cache history. And also, the password option within the settings is a very important one. Because even if you clear out the history and everything else, if it's saved in the password within the settings, it's still going to give you the same situation. So, what browser are you using?
He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn around and just hand the ball to your running back.
When you do the Google Chrome, there's 3 dots on the right-hand corner. Click that for me and go down to passwords and autofill.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
And then passwords and
this is not
autofill.
going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're
And
going to
then
blow it dead.
Google Password Manager.
To start at the 40-yard line.
Okay. Under passwords, do you see tmhp.com anywhere?
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll run it here with Zeke. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.